Hi, I'm Marna, and we had a request from a subscriber to show how we put the hair, the yarny hair, on an Outie head. This is a Ace jewel belly troll doll who was hairless when I got it, and we put hair on it. This is 300 strands. There are so many different ways you can do this. I'm going to show you one. I wanted to make this new hair for this jewel belly with the Outie head green, but I wanted some texture to it, so I'm using 3 greens and I'm blending them. And to do that, when you use this scrubby yarn, maybe you have better luck than I do, but I have found it's better to take it from the outside of the skein rather from the traditional inside of the skein, as with regular yarn. And of course, as always, if you've seen my other hair videos, you need to cut a piece. And I just wanted to show you that I went around and start these even. And I've left the textured or the scrubby fabric in the middle so that it doesn't roll off the counter. And then I've cut my piece of tie, and I'm going to wrap these together around this book 25 times. And what I wanted to show you was, this is not, when you're doing multiple colors, your tie piece seems to move. So you need about 4 hands to do this. But as you're going, when your scrubby yarn gets taut, you will have to stop. Oh, I needed to count. Okay. So, boy, look at me messing up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then I stop and I loosen my scrubby, or it flops around and I don't want to lose it on the floor. I'm doing 25 rounds, which will give you 75 actual rounds of yarn per side, and I'm using 2 of these for the troll doll's head. There are several ways that you can do this Outie, what we call Outie head hair replacement. If you wanted to, you could actually drill this out and put your hair down in there. I'm not going to. Some people take it and lay 3 sets of pom-poms on there. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go this direction with my hair rather than ear to ear. Now, ear to ear, I'm going to have the part. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that down starting here first, and then we'll add this, and I'm going to do half and half. If you went 25 times around with 3 different yarns, you have 150 strands of hair in each of the yarn hanks. If not, you may want to go around more if you're just using one color or variegated. But it needs to be half of the hair you want to put onto the troll. I'm using glue gun. I love them. I always have extra sticks ready to go. I might need 2. I think I'll just get 2 out because once we start, I like to keep it hot. I have cleaned this up. You don't want to start with dirty. So what I'm doing is I'm going to divide the head in half, and I'm adding a good glob, and maybe just on that ridge. I will take my yarn, divide it in half, ear to ear, and press that down. Then I will get the ridge of the upper part, and glue right at the bottom of that ridge, almost to the head. See, right between the head and that. And I'm going to go up on the ear, right in that ridge, all the way from the middle of the eye to the middle of the back of the head. Then I'm going to roll the hair and stick it. I'm just pushing. I'm not squishing. I'm just pushing that down. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing, pulling that hair back. Sure enough, I'm going to need more glue. Always do. I seem to run out. Okay, see, and I'm pushing this glue gun up right against that yarn. And then I'm doing the ridge. And I'm bringing my other pom-pom in, or hank. Like I said, I'm doing the part ear to ear. So I'm going to set that down as tightly up against the other as I can. Press that down. And once again, I'm going to push the hair sideways a bit, holding it with my thumb. And I don't know if you can see that, but I've got to get way up in there to get the back of that middle of that head. And I'm of course, I'm out of glue. So I have this ready to go. Putting it in my gun, pulling the hair back, filling in, oh, son of a gun. Now I need 4 hands. Okay, disaster averted. And I'm going to pull this all the way to the ear again, taking it all the way to the front. I want a good glop. And then I'm going to, once again, roll that hair down naturally, put my finger in between the hanks, and give that a little push. I'm just pushing. Now that's a lot of hair, and that's a lot of hair divided. But I like a lot of hair on them, and I like the longer yarnies, they're called. I'm going to add a little bit more glue here. And I'm going to push that again. Roll that over a little bit. Now let's check the front. Doesn't look bad. I've got some, see those little threads of glue gun? You just pull those out. And that is our little hair replacement for the Outie head. Thank you for watching our video. Please leave a like and subscribe.